Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning, everyone. Once again, it is the Outdoors with Larry Ray show, coming to you from the spacious 790 studios off of Mount Moriah in Memphis, Tennessee. But if you are in Brownsville, you can listen to us at 1520 or 95.3 on the FM side. And if you're in Jackson, News Talk 101.5 on the FM side. That'll get you Outdoors with Larry Ray. With us this morning, Christmas Eve, that is, Shelby McCall's pushing all the buttons on the other side of the counter. And this is Frank Barton. If you hadn't figured it out, it's not Larry Ray. Larry is not feeling well today, so he asked a couple of us to come in and help out. So I'm one of the co-hosts that helps from time to time. Also with me this morning is someone whose voice is probably the most familiar voice besides Larry here on the show, Ron Wong.
Hey,
good morning,
Frank. Yeah, I'm like you. I'm here occasionally to co-host, and our thoughts and prayers are with Larry to get well soon. He's going through a couple of health issues, and hopefully the doctors are going to be able to find out what's going on and get him back on the right track to get well soon. And, Frank, it's Christmas Eve, and we like to talk to our guests around the Christmas time just about what's Christmas all about with them and their families and everything. And, we've had John Barry on talking about what he does in big town Carter, Arkansas, which is way out in the country. Talked to Samantha Gay from Walstenburg, North Carolina, that has a yield sign, and that's the only thing they have in that town. But now we're going to talk to somebody lives in a big town, and he actually enjoys it, but he spends a lot of time out in the country. Our good friend of Outdoors with Larry Ray, Peanut Quon, the owner of Peanut Craft Lure Company, Peanut Craft Fishing Trail Tournaments, Tournament Trail, and no telling what else he does because he does a lot. Good morning, Peanut.
Good morning. You guys cold, or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's a balmy 9 degrees out here.
What can I say? Yeah, it's cold. But you know what's going to go back up into the low 40s or mid 40s to low 50s there middle of the week, so we're going to be good.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And the fish are still biting, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to get out because my stuff doesn't work very well in 9-degree weather.
No, not at 9 degrees. But when it warms up, they're still on. The guys I'm talking to at Pickwick are still catching them. Winter Trail's doing good. I'm seeing the weights come in, and a lot of smallmouth being caught up here at Pickwick right now.
Oh, yeah. And ducks are flying in, too. Of course, you have a little situation in your duck blind. You were telling us before we went on the air right here, and Frank got a big laugh out of it. What's going on with your duck blind?
Well, duck report first. We are actually finally killing a few ducks. The last couple of years have been bad. It's been getting worse every year, but so far this year is looking good. We're seeing a lot of ducks. We're shooting a few ducks, but we've got some friends that have moved into my grill behind. I got a grill behind my duck blind, my little kitchen back here, and a couple little furry friends that made a home in my grill back here. We got 2 little mice, the field mice that have been back there, and then chewed our jerk cord up and everything else. But I said, I'm going to get them. But I think with Christmas, some of their family may be coming, so there may be more than 2 of them I got to deal with now. But, yeah, they've been getting in my grill because it's been warm, I guess, and they built a nest up in there. But, yeah, I can't share my kitchen with them. They're going to have to go.
I hear you. Hey, what Frank?
Well, I've had mice in our blind before. But I don't have a kitchen in my blind.
I've got a
you've introduced a different
grill.
dynamic now. You know, I can tolerate the mice in the blind because they got to live too. But I don't believe I'm going to have them live in my kitchen.
No, they can't be in the kitchen, you know. But yeah, my theory is same with fishing and hunting. If I'm not catching fish or killing some game, I'm going to be eating. So we crank that grill up, we eat a big breakfast, and we do a lunch and get a good nap, and then come home. So that's my routine in my duck blind down there.
You know, tomorrow's Christmas Day, Peanut. What's Christmas at the Quon house? Or the Nut house, as a lot of people like to say.
Yeah. First of all, I'll say this, you know, it is the birth of Christ, and people get off of that, but that's what it's all about. You know, I know the gifts for the kids and all, but we got to think back that we're celebrating the birth of Christ, and that's what it's all about. You know, our family is a big thing. We got relatives coming in from Chicago, from Dallas, and so forth, and we usually always have a house full. I'm still trying to figure what I'm going to cook for Christmas dinner because I am the cook in our family. It's probably going to be some kind of wild game or something or other, some duck poppers, some deer steaks or something. And, you know, sometimes we do the turkey, but this year we're not. It's probably going to be some kind of duck or deer we're having.
And
you coming on?
Yeah, and of course I'm going to be there to eat. Peanut's family. You know, Peanut's family is my extended family, and I have to tell you, I always enjoy being around them on Christmas Eve. Or Christmas Day, and we always have a good time there. Peanut, what's 2023? You guys still going to have your tournament trail, and what is it looking like?
It's looking good. We've been doing 2 trails for the last 4 or 5 years. Last year, my tournament director, Danny Carter, had a little sickness, and I had COVID back in 21. And this past year, we decided we're just going to do 1 trail. So we kind of downsized to get ourselves back in shape, and we're ready to go. We got 2 trails. The North Mississippi Trail is going to be Pickwick, Bay Springs, Sardis, Enid. And we're going to do Arca-Butler this year. We have not fished Arca-Butler on our trail this year. We've added it to the trail. Our Tri-State Trail is Old Town. If you guys aren't familiar, it's south of Helena. Old Town, Horseshoe. In Arkansas, in Tennessee, we're doing McKellar twice, and then Mississippi, we're doing Tunica Moon Lake. It's our Tri-State Trail. So, you know, usually we get a couple hundred guys that fish with us. If you guys are interested, you can reach out to me, and I'll give you more details about it. But we're here to have a good time. You know, we want everybody to have a good time, and we want everybody to catch some fish.
Oh, that's awesome. And then, of course, you know, you don't have enough things to do. You only have your hands in about 20 fires at one time. Peanut Craft Lure, that thing's going strong now, and there's people like Sportsman's Warehouse sells a bunch of your tackle, but a little bit about Peanut Craft Lures.
We are running, I can't do the math now. We started in January of 1989, and we are still rolling. Thank God for Sportsman's. They told me 141 stores. I know they just opened several down in Florida, Lake City, another one they just sent me the other day. We're now in Morgantown, West Virginia, Roanoke, Chattanooga. They've got us all over on the east side now. So thank goodness it's paying bills. I don't have kids in college anymore, but I do have grandkids, and they cost me just as much as them other kids do.
Yeah.
They're more fun, though.
Oh, yes. Dr. Pepper, Skittles, and send them home.
Hey, well, that kind of sounds like the lunch I had today. I had some Vienna sausages and crackers, and that was really good.
You didn't dig them out of the bottom of your boat, did you?
Well, yeah, because, you know, I always know there's going to be some there.
Yep, that's my emergency kit. You know?
That's probably what was left in the duck blind that's causing your mice problem.
That's what I gave Ron.
Yeah, I got that from Christmas 3 years ago, so it's still good.
It's going to be in the Dirty Santa gift this year.
That's right. You know, Peanut, you stay really busy with a lot of different things that you do. Tell our listeners a little bit about safety this time of the year, especially hunting.
Oh, yeah. So for folks that don't know, I am a retired law enforcement officer, and I'm a firearms instructor. So I teach safety all the time. Every time you can't preach safety enough. Guns are tools, and I keep telling everybody it's a tool. You can get hurt with any tool, and safety is a key thing. I push on that. For the folks that are out shopping and everything, just be aware of your surroundings and all that, and just be safe out there because crime it's all over the world now, and it's bad. So everybody be safe. Just watch out for each other, your neighbors, and people out, and we're going to have to work together for all of us to be safe.
Yeah. And, talking about safety, whether you're a duck hunter or a fisherman, I'm going to encourage everybody to wear your life jacket this time of the year, whether the motor's running or not, or whether you're just fishing. Accidents happen. You don't know when, how, or whatever. You can't forecast that kind of stuff. And they've got a lot of life preservers, or what they call PFDs, that are comfortable that you can wear all the time.
Speaking of that, Ron, something I learned a couple of years ago is now in my truck and my boat, I carry an extra set of clothes because I fell in the bar. Well, Connie and I are fishing Pickwick, and we both fell in and got wet and had to wear nothing but the raincoat back. But, that was a life lesson there. I keep a set of clothes, warm clothes, especially this time of year, in my truck and my boat because you never know.
Great idea.
Hypothermia set in, and it gets bad really quick. So, definitely that's another tip. If you guys got the room, just pack up an extra set of clothes.
Yep, that's a great idea. Peanut, we've run out of time. We here at Outdoors with Larry Ray, on behalf of Outdoors with Larry Ray, we want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, Ron and Frank, and all the listeners. Merry Christmas to all of y'all, and hope everybody has a safe holiday.
Thanks, Peanut. We'll see you down the road.
Good. All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye.
I'll tell you what, Peanut is a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
If you ever get a chance to go to a show and he's there, spend some time and talk to him. You'll do it. Hey, let's take a break and come right back with, how about some hunting stuff? We've been doing fishing. Let's do some hunting stuff on Outdoors with Larry.